Hi, I think or hope I'm live right now. I'm a little nervous. I haven't been on here in like forever, but um, hopefully y'all can hear me fine. I know this is like an unscheduled live, like everything of mine lately because my life has just been nuts. But hi, Linda. How are you, sweet lady? Thank you so much for coming. But I hope you all are doing well and happy and healthy and everything under the sun. Hello, beautiful Liz. I'm so happy to see you all. Um, gosh, I'm like nervous to come on. I have not been coming on at all, really, and it's been getting harder and harder to come on. I have some stuff going on, but anyways, I'm just glad to be able to come on. I really, you know, crafting is just so much fun, and I love watching all of your videos, and um, it's so to me, um, it's so therapeutic to craft and to for me personally to like make kits or come up with ideas. That's so much. um it's just really therapeutic for me to be able to do that, especially after a long day at work or on any of my days off. I just it's my one love, or my one of my loves. Hi, Karen. Hey, Mary Angela. Hi, Shaz. My flowers. Oh, yes, definitely, Linda. I will have to check that out. Yes, ladies, please subscribe to each other and show each other love. We're all one big happy community. We need to support and everything, support each other and just share the love or show the love. Hi, Sarah Munson. It's nice to see you. I hope you all are having a beautiful evening this Sunday. Um, I work weekends. I work like my normal schedule is Friday through Wednesday. Or sorry, Tuesday. I usually work if I get called in Wednesday or Thursday, which in the business I'm in, that happens often. So I'm so happy to see all you lovely ladies, and I can't wait to come on here and craft with you guys and just have some fun, which we'll definitely be doing soon now that I know how I can go live, which is setting it up through Hangouts on my computer because they made that change where you have to have 100 subscribers, I guess, to go live. Um, but it's so good to see you all. And yeah, I have been working on some little kits and having lots of fun doing that. And I wanted to share them if any of y'all are interested. And if you are, um, you can just say me or I want one or something. Um, my I'm just gonna put up these little sticky notes. So this is my Facebook information. It's Miller Sierra in Washington State, or you can email me. I do PayPal only, and I will send you an invoice or request through PayPal. Oh, thank you, lovely ladies. Gosh, I really miss coming on and seeing you ladies so much. And I hope you all can hear me fine. But yes, or you can just let me know on here if you're interested as well. But I'm really excited. I've really been working on these kits for like a few weeks, and I've really been lately into, um, some people call it slow stitching. Some people, I consider it just either like embroidery or hand stitching. But it's the new, fab, slow stitching. A lot of people call it, which is cool. And I have just been having so much fun with that. I've been practicing on embroidery myself and making little embroidery flowers. And I'm working on some kit thingies with that right now too, um, is so much fun. But I just love the stitching part and just, not gluing everything down. But I am missing paper because I've been working with a lot of fabric lately. Oh, thank you, Jude. You're such a sweetheart. But um, and everything is in my drop down below. The prices for everything. Everything's under $30. I just have some $25 kits, 25 to $30 kits, and it's plus shipping. But they're really light, so shipping won't be that much. Um, and yeah, if you're interested, you can just let me know. So this is the first kit. Um, so it's kind of like I'm calling it slow or um, oh my gosh, how did I forget the name? It's the dress slow stitching kit where you can make a dress. Um, and how it comes is just like this, and it comes in this really pretty bag with these. I thought these little ladies on here are so beautiful. I love these paper bags. They are awesome. And this is just the little topper, but it's a little piece. These are lots of little snippets because to me, slow stitching is about using little like snippets, and you collage them all together by hand stitching, and then you make this beautiful piece when you're done. And so it has this little flower, and then also there is this little clothespin with a bronze bulb pin, and then there's this little dangle right here on here, which has like the little pearls and the little crystal, which is super cute, which you can use in the kit as well. But I'll go ahead and pull this out. Sorry for the crinkling. Okay, there we go. So I have a 4 of these kits. I have 4 of these kits. And yeah, they're $25 plus shipping. And so what they come with is, of course, you get the embroidery floss. And it's the same embroidery floss that I use to do the stitching on this quilted piece of material that is like a corset. And then I hand made these little hangers that you can also decorate. So you can see it's just a hanger, and I'm, just, it's one that I made out of wire and then wrapped with muslin. So it's all shabby, and you can decorate the hanger as well as these little clips. So these little clips right here, they're attached onto the hanger, but they do um, open and close to attach the corset piece, which um, I was thinking you can do like the slow stitching on, or the hand stitching on here. And I just, went around the sides and the edges and sewed it all up. And it's just the quilted pattern on both sides. But it does come with lots of embroidery thread to do more stitching, make some flower. Can you imagine, stitching some flowers on here, or even, stitching on some of these really beautiful little trims? I think would just be so sweet. And then I put also, so I'll just go ahead and show you what's in here. And then I also put lace fabrics in here too, to dangle and attach off the bottom. So you can either use this as like, you can make it almost like a wall hanging, or you could make it a tassel, or I thought it'd be really pretty as like a focal point on the front of a junk journal or a book, or, any project. I just thought it'd be really pretty. So thank you so much. Thank you, Liz. Oh, thank you, Karen. Yeah, you could put it in a picture frame. You could do a bunch of different things with it. So, so I made these, and then I put all these little laces in here, and it's all in, me. I love the creams and ecru's, and, the natural color spectrum tones. So, but what's nice about that is you can dye these, all this stuff, different colors, if you want more color in it. But I just love all the textures and fibers and everything. So first you can see this is one of the trims, and you get a pretty, these aren't yards of fabric because, you're not making a huge project, but you do get definitely enough to make um, what you're making and more. And then also this really pretty trim, which I love. I love it as like you could dangle it, or you could go around the edge. There's just a whole bunch of different things you can do with these little trims. I love little baby trims. And then you also get this piece, and this is like a Venice piece, and it's cream. And then there's some little appliques. So you get this applique, and it has like some sequins and pearls on it, and it's like a white tone. And then there is a couple doilies, these cute little doilies. And again, I just can imagine decorating this and hand stitching these, little things on to make like a patchwork dress. And here's another little applique piece that you get. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. Let me. Okay, I wanted to double check. And then you get this piece, and I thought you could cut these out, and they would, cut these little flowers out and stick them here and there and everywhere, or just like, you can cut this little corner out and you could put it on the edge. There're just so many ideas. And then you get some of these little flowers, which are super cute. And you can cut these out and use those individually as well. And then you get this lace, which this lace I love because you can cut it out right here, and that can be a lace, and you can cut out these circles, and that can be another lace. And then you can also have the bottom, and I even left these little pieces down here because hey, I think that's cool, the tattered look. And also I was thinking, like, if you can, you could do it like along the bottom, see, of fur. And then you also get this lace, and this is a really nice lace to cut up as well. You could cut these little pieces off and put them as like, along the bodice part, or even down around the edge. There's just so many different things you can do. I love laces that you can cut apart and use in tons of different ways. And then you also, so these are the bigger pieces, and I'll show you some more little appliques in the littler pieces too. Um, so this is like a bigger piece of lace. And this, I was thinking again, you can do whatever you want with this stuff, but this would be pretty to gather maybe and put along, if you wanted to make this a dress, you could gather it and put it along the bottom. And then these laces, if you cut these into squares or rectangles, and these are really pretty like fabric. Like, look at that. Isn't that a beautiful piece of fabric? And then if you you just pinch it at the top like this, and if you go and then you sew it to the bottom like this, you take a whole bunch of pieces, like that piece, and then here's another piece, which is another really pretty piece of fabric. And again, you could pinch it and fold it, make it smaller or bigger. But if you do that and you go along the bottom, you actually can make a really cute skirt for the, corset bodice piece of the dress. And so this is another piece of the lace. And I'll just show you how you can build it up. And again, you can cut these in smaller or bigger pieces. This is another really cool, I love these fibers. And these are off of, old linens or clothing. So, this isn't, which is nice. This is kind of unique things where you can't really, go to Joann's and just buy that fabric. So, oops. So there's that. And then there's this. Yeah, these are all for kids, and they're all, hi, Bootsy. They're all the same. So this is a really nice linen. You could tear strips of this, or again, use this as like a base piece if you wanted to. Here, I'll show you how you can build these up. So you can just kind of picture it. So like just those pieces, look how cute that would be. Let me move this stuff out of here. So if you can see, like, look how cute that little dress would be. Wouldn't that be so cute? And then you could do embroidery on the top. But just with those pieces, look how much texture and everything is in here. And you could add so many different things. You could take all the little flowers and buttons and, sew them on around things and make it dangle. There's just so many different things you could do. But that was kind of like my idea. And so is that one. I already showed that one. And then there's also this lace, which is a really pretty lace that has sequins in it. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, you can kind of see them shining in the light. So there's that really pretty. And again, these are all cut in rectangles or squares. So if you wanted to just go ahead and do that, you definitely could. And just build it up and make it as fluffy as you wanted it to be. And this is a really cool fabric lace. It's already kind of crinkled, but if you stretch it out, it's gorgeous piece of lace. But you could cut strips of this and kind of dangle it down around as well. And then there's this really pretty piece. You could also, like, if you wanted to gather up this piece and, just you wanted this little front in the middle to hang down, you could do something like that. Or you could cut these little pieces out and piece them together on here on the bodice as well. So there's that. And then this piece right here, I was thinking you could use for a base piece. It's a nice big piece of lace. Or you cut the flowers out and again piece them together. But this you could gather and put it on the very bottom just to make it so it's super poofy for everything else you put on top. And there's a lot here, so you can make multiple ones of these and just use this as your template and make a whole bunch of them. That's what I would personally do. And then there's this really pretty lace, old vintage lace, curtain probably. And there's this piece of lace. And so I have 4 of these kits. There's some more. And they're just only $25. So this one has that, this one's more of a cream color, but it still has all those, there you can see kind of the shiny sequins all over in it. It's really pretty. And then there's this lace as well, which I love these old laces. I'm live right now, honey. I'm live right now. And then there's also some of this, which I just want to add this because this is more texture, and I just thought it would, all the different colors of brown and white and cream. I just think that's just so sweet. Okay. And also what comes with this is a little bag. Oh, Fiona. My lovely, lovely lady. It's so good to see you. Yeah, right? That would be hard to iron. That'd be a hard dress to iron. So there's a bunch of little goodies and stuff like vintage buttons, and there's like pearls, and there's like little flowers. Everything can be sewed on, little itty bitty buttons, just lots of little itty bitty pieces, and there's little itty bitty rhinestones, and they all have the bronze backing, so everything matches. Even the like little bronze bell, and also got, for the cream, got the cream and got, geez, English Sierra. So you can see all these little itty bitty fun pieces. And there's even more. Here's another little diamante. So there's a few of those in there, and a little tiny filigree piece. So, oops. So there's all those little pieces. And then also there's this little baggie of some more, just littler applique pieces. And there's a little spider, or not a spider. Well, I call them little spider doilies. So there's this little tiny applique, which I think these would be super cute. And there's this one, which I thought was like so cute on the neckline. And then there's some little itty bitty teeny tiny flowers, which you can cut apart or put on however. This little itty bitty teeny tiny doily and little flower and another little flower. And this one has a little sequin and pearl on it. And then this is just a little doily connector, you know, that I thought would be cute to put like if you want to do something like some layering or something. But so lots of little fun components to make a really cute little project. So yeah, this is just $25 plus shipping. And um, if you are interested, you can let me know now on here, and or you can PM me on Facebook or email me, and I will invoice you on PayPal. I just need your zip code so I know how much postal is going to be, as well as your PayPal email address. So here's my email, and which you'll see, and here is my Facebook, which is Miller Sierra, which is my married name. So I'm just gonna pull this up real quick, and then we can move on. I know I'm so slow at showing things, but I wanted to kind of give you a taste for what you could do with this kit and make with it, because I think it'd be really sweet. And or you could make some really cute little corset tags with this kit too. You know, that would be really cute as well. So lots of cute ideas. I love making little scrap, raggedy tags. I think they call them raggities. I've heard a few and seen a few tutorials. So there's all that fun lace and stuff, plus all these laces. Oh, I love you too, sweetie. I've been really sick of just in bed as. Oh, Fiona, I'm so sorry, sweetie. Okay, I will put you down. I'm so sorry, Fiona. All right, Karen. So Karen wants one of the dress ones, and Liz wants a dress one. Okay, so there's 2 dress kits left available if anybody is interested. And I'll go ahead and put this back. And these are all going to get mailed out for sure by Wednesday, because I'm off Wednesday. But most likely they're going to be mailed out on Tuesday, because I got other mail that needs to go out on Tuesday as well. So some goodies to send out. But this should be a really fun kit to put together. I really think you guys will enjoy it. Okay, let's go with this little. Alrighty. I really think this will be tons of fun. Okay, jumping. Thank you so much for your help, ladies. Karen and Lizzie, I really, really appreciate it. I know I need to get someone to come on live with me soon. Oops. Second. Oopsie. Okay. All right. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. All right. There we go. Okay. So that's that kit. So there's two of those left, and again, they're 25 plus shipping. And I'm gonna guess that they're gonna be the minimum shipping, which is under $4, like three something, because they are really light. It's scary, but I only get it when yeah, I know that medicine makes my heart race too, and steroids are just so hard on the body. I'm definitely praying for you, Fiona. I hope we can catch up really soon, sweetie. I'm so sorry you're going through it. Just lots of bumps and hills, huh? That's just life, I swear. Sometimes you just feel like you're constantly trying to run up a hill. It's just like a constant battle. It really is. All right, so this kit right here, this kit I have I have 5 of, and this kit is the slow stitching tag kit, and it's $25 as well. And then I'll show you after that I have a tag book kit, or it's slow stitching tag / lace bundle kit, because it's a whole bunch of laces and stuff that you can use in your slow stitching. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of fibers as well. So there's this really pretty fiber that you can see. It has the sequins and the bronze color. It's just gorgeous. And then I love this fiber too. And then there's this one is a it's I forget what it's called, like it's like from a llama, but it's really, really cool. You can see how fuzzy it is. And then the eyelash trim, of course. And then also what's neat in this kit is you get these handmade little words that I stamped out on um, this old linen, and then I backed them on lace, and I thought they'd be so cool on some of the tags. This one says beautiful, this one says dreamer, this one says lovely, and this one says hope. So, yeah, if you I don't know why, but those like took so long to make. Those words, like that's hard to do because I have like this stamped thing. I still actually have them on here where the letters are like magnetic. See that? Oh, thank you. I know I love making little hangers. I have these ones are littler ones that I made. See, I made this one, and then I also made this one. I was having fun making little hangers one day. Oh, and I also made this one. But I made the bigger ones for the corset. Okay, but anyways, so this one is the slow stitching or hand stitching tag fabric bundle kit, or lace bundle tag kit. So I have 5 of these. So these are a bunch of pretty laces that I put together. Uh, and then the tags that come with the kit are all alike but different. So you're going to get one small one, and then you'll get a heart, and then you're going to get a couple other tags, which some, like this one's a tag shape, and like this one you could use as like a fabric postcard. So, but they're all different, and you can decorate them, however you want. So, but there's an assortment in each little kit. So, but the laces are all the same. Um, there may be some slight differences. Actually, I do believe there is slight differences, but they all have like the same amount. Um, yeah, I think there is slight differences in the laces. So maybe I'm gonna, yeah, I might have to. So there's this piece, and then there's this one, which has two really big, pretty flowers. And these are littler pieces. And so this lace is super pretty. I love it. And I love how you can just cut out the little flowers. I just love laces that you can cut into a whole bunch of different ways. And then there's this pretty lace. And this pretty lace. And again, you can cut these all apart in so many different ways and just layering them on the tags. Let me get one. In so many different designs and stuff, and with the different textures, and sewing them on is so much fun, guys. I can't even tell you. And then this really pretty lace. And then this one's really pretty too. It's such a soft mesh um, lace. And then there's this really pretty lace. Isn't that so sweet? I love these meshed laces with the little flowers. And then I love this one. Isn't that so pretty? I hope I should be looking to make sure you guys can see good. And then this one is really unique. And I just love how unique some of these trims are. But some of them I know you've seen a lot of. And then this little dangle one. And then this one, which is another um, dangle lace. But these would be cool to even go across the edge like that and then sew them, like you could braid these or do so many different things with them. And then there's this really pretty lace. And I just think that I don't know why, but I love these little bits and bobs. They're, for me, they're like the funnest um, things to play with. And this lace, those big flowers, so pretty. And this lace is really pretty. It's really pretty. And then this lace, which you get a lot of, probably yard. It's cream colored. And then this eyelet lace. Super pretty. And then I think you get close to a yard of all these ones. And this one, maybe even more. There's a lot of it. And then this lace is so pretty. I love these little laces. And then this lace, which is definitely unique. It's on organza. So, and I'll show you a couple of different bags so you can see kind of that they're alike but a little different because I don't have huge pieces of these, and that's why I wanted to do these because um, I had been asked if I put together little bits and bobs lace packs, but I wanted to throw in the tags um, because so you have something to use them on. But oh, I love these mesh laces; they're just so pretty. So lots of pieces of pretty lace to decorate tags with, or you can dye them, or do so many different things with them. I think that's the right way. Cut them apart into pieces. That's definitely what I would do. I'm sure you all know that. I love cutting up stuff. All right. So there's what one of them looks like. And then you get the words that you can decorate the tags with, or the fabric postcard. And then you also get all the fibers as well. And again, 25 and oops. And yeah, you can make a lot of really pretty snippet tags or raggedy tags, or there's definitely a lot more you can make with them than just that. So that's one of the bags. So I'll show you another one. Okay. Hi, Joe. Let's have at it, right? It's Joe. Oh, thanks, Karen. Thank you all so much for your love and support. Um, so, okay, and Karen. Okay, I'm going to show another one. Hopefully it's not the same places. So you do get the same fibers and then the same words. Hope, lovely, hope, lovely, dreamer, and beautiful. And then we'll look at these laces. I think these ones are different. So good. So you can see there's a different selection in these. So this one, you get this lace just like before. And then this is beautiful. Look at that. So pretty. I think cutting out the roses would just be magnificent. And you also get this lace. So pretty. And look at this one. It's so gorgeous. Isn't that just, I mean, make the beautiful snippet tags ever. And that lace, which we already saw. And this lace we saw. And, oh, but they all have the same amount of pieces, which I think is, I don't even remember. I know it's over, I don't even remember. So this lace is really unique. And I just love the texture of it. And then this piece, so pretty. And then you guys saw this one already. which is really pretty. And then you saw this one and the other one. And then you also saw this one and this one. These, I think you could make some super pretty fairy wings out of that kind of lace. Oh, and then this is a different lace. Wasn't in the other one. Really pretty. I love those kind of laces. And then this really pretty piece of lace. Isn't that pretty? And then there's this. I think you guys saw this one be, oops. And the other one. Really pretty lace. And then I know for sure you guys saw all these ones. These ones are all the same as the last one. And then you can see here's another like postcard type shape, another tag shape, and a heart, and another smaller tag to alter. So you can see that the laces vary, but they're all, you know, equal in gorgeousness and amount. And if I need to, I can show each one of them, but sorry, I was just looking. I was reading the chat, but yeah, if anyone wants to see further, they can PM me. But they're pretty much just like lace bundles with lots of pieces to make them. I'm probably gonna hopefully end up doing a video showing just how to do that soon because it's really fun and I know you all know how to do it, but it's just super fun to do. Okay. Okay, so that's how those come. And if anyone else is interested, they can just message me. And again, here's my Facebook and email. And lovely Liz has so graciously written it in chat. And then, so I have those. I have 4 more of those available. Oh, yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, I'll fix it so it's all nice and pretty. But as you can see, they come all super pretty packaged. See, so pretty. I've been really trying to up my packaging lately. Um, I know that that's important, right, ladies? Gotta have pretty packaging. So I also have 2. I was only able to make 2 of these because I had them. They were all hands, or not hand. They were all sewing. Lots of sewing involved in them. Lots and lots of sewing involved. So I have 2 of these kits, and they're so pretty, I think, to look at. So you have all these pretty embellishments, and these are the $30 ones. These are the $30 kits. And so I have 2 of these, and these 2 kits are the tag books. I really think you all hopefully will like these a lot. They're so pretty. Okay, and I did all the sewing for you. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and take this apart. So this is sorry this is like if you guys watched my last video, this was one of the kits that I had showed pictures of. So first of all, let me pull this out. It comes with all of your lovely fibers. So this is a beautiful, beautiful fiber, and it's variegated. So it goes from like this beautiful like ecru to this cream color, and it has like the bronze in it. It's just so pretty. And then there's the eyelash trim, and then that I forget. This is like a fuzzy it's like a forget. It's a like what is that animal called? I can't think of it. But it's their hair or not. It's not a lamb. It's I don't remember. I'm sorry. I'm so bad at that. Okay, but let me first show you. So this also comes with the beautiful words. So hope, and then you have dreamer, then you have lovely, and then you have beautiful. So you get those 4 words on a ball pin, which is the, the bronze color. And you get this little flower, which is super cute. And then you get all these yummies, but you get some tatting pieces that you can use. And then, so this is what the base is, okay? So how the base works is it's a book. So it's a book like this, but then it also can open up like this, okay? So if you wanted to, you could attach the spine, or you could put, you could do some slow stitching or some hand stitching down the spine, and then you can make this a pocket up top so you could put something else in it, or you could make it so it just stays like this and then it can be opened. And in each one of these pockets that I have stitched, and as you can see, they're all machine sewn, they have a tag in them, okay? And it's all covered and stitched really nice, and this really nice material, nice and thick. And then you can decorate all these tags and then have a beautiful book to put your tags back in. And right now, since they're not done, they're kind of, to slip them in there, it's a little tricky, but you can see they each have a tag. So there's 4 tags, and then you get the book to decorate as well as the tags. Oh, thank you. Hi, dear. Lucky to find you. Hi, Kim. How are you, sweet lady? I'm on. I meant to message you. I'm so sorry, Kim. So I'll go ahead and show you all the laces and stuff in this kit. And so this is one, and this is a really old lace. I got off a really old dress. It's beautiful, vintage lace. I love old laces. I know you guys love them too. They're just amazing. And then this is a really pretty embroidered lace with the flowers on it. And you could cut out the flowers if you wanted, or do whatever you want with that. And then there's more of this. And I think these would make such pretty wings. Like if you could do some, got a lot of ideas with this lace. One day. I got just lists of kits that I want to make. And then you get this lace, which is really pretty. I love this lace too. And then this is some handmade trim that I made. It's really tattered, as you can see. Um, but it's just a piece, and I thought that you guys might like to put it on there because I know I love tattered things, so you guys might like them too. And then there's this piece of lace, which is really pretty. And these are all just, again, snippets to decorate the book and or the tags with. Plenty enough to decorate all of them. And then there's this lace with this embroidery on it. And then there's this lace again with the embroidery, and then it has some flowery branches on it. And then another one, I love these laces on this mesh, as you can see. So that's really pretty. And then there's this really pretty lace with the embroidery on it with the bows, which is cute. And then I love this little thin lace. I don't know why, but I just adore these little laces. That one. And then there's a little tassel in here, which I thought you could hang up the spine if you wanted. And again, there's only two of these kids. And then there's some doilies. This really cute square doily. This one's super unique, beautifully made doily. It's so nice. I love that doily. Oh, and then there's also this little guy. And then there's a strip of this, which I thought this was I just love the different textures, and there's just so much you can do with different laces and fabrics and everything. And there's this really beautiful lace, which is super wide, really pretty. And I just love all the colors, how they blend so nicely together. And then there's this lace, just super sweet. I love it. Again, I love little dainty laces. Get a little bit of that. And then there's this one. And this is a really cute, unique fiber slash lace or trim. I guess you could just call it trim. And then there's this crochet trim. And then there's this one, this trim. This one's really pretty too. It's really unique. I just haven't seen a lot like this. And I love this one too. It's so soft. I love these soft laces like this. So pretty. And then there's this one. And all these colors, these muted tones go so nicely together. And this one is another unique trim. It's probably off of a blouse or something. And this is a really pretty piece of crochet. It's so delicate and dainty, and just love it. And then this is a really cool piece of weaving slash, I don't even know what this is called, this material, but I got it off of a tablecloth, and it just has the coolest designs on it, and just snipping pieces off of it because you can see how it's all weaved. It just makes tags and books and everything that you put it on so cool. So much fun. And then there's this big doily right here, and it has bumps. It's really like a bump, it has the bumpy. pieces on it. So there's that. So there's the little laces. And again, you get the book. And then the two tatting pieces. And then you get a whole bunch of little yummies to play with. So a bunch of vintage buttons. These are really old. These ones are really old buttons. And then lots of flatback flowers. This stuff is just so good for doing your slow stitching or hand stitching projects because, see, they all have ways to be sewed on. They all have holes and stuff in them. Even the flatbacks, you can see you can sew them on. This would just be a really fun project. And here's another little, you can hear a little bronze bell, some more buttons, and even this little bow has a little hole in it so you could sew it on. More buttons, and a little baby clothespin. So there's all those little fun embellishments. And then let me show you the other bag of fun little trinkets. Oop. Look at the chat. I miss you too, Kim. I would like this kit. I would also like this kit. There's someone available. Okay, so Kim and Karen want this kit. Yeah, I only have two of this one. Okay, Kim, it's yours and Miss Karen. Thank you. And then I'll show you the other bag of goodies. There's lots of them. And I put a lot of little pins in here. So you get lots of bronze bulb pins as well as these super cute bronze just pins, safety pins, but they're tiny and they're so cute. And you get lots of flat bags and more pearls, and you get some really special little buttons. And these are really cute. I really love these little flat back. Aren't they so sweet? And these are cute too. You can sew these ones on as well. And these little bronze charms. And look at those little tiny flowers. Aren't they just the cutest? And these ones too. And they all can be sewed on. There's just lots of yummies. Wonderful. Thank you. Oops. Oops. I don't want to miss anything. Okay, so this one's sold out. Then, but I still do have two of the dress kits left and four of the slow stitching tag kits left if anybody is interested. And I do have some more stuff to show you as well. If you guys still want to keep going, if not, I can get off and come on again later. Or not later, but tomorrow. Do you guys want to stay on and hang out? Or you bits and bobs? Thank you. I love all the bits and bobs too. I love I love making kits. I really do love making kits. They're just, for me, it's just so much fun. It's as fun as crafting for me because I have this like vision in my head. I'm seeing, you know, the end results of what the possibilities of the kit, and I can just see, oh, you can make this, you can make that, there's just so many possibilities, and um, I just have so much fun making them. It's just so, I just love it. I love making the kits, and it's just as fun as crafting for me. It's just something I really enjoy, thoroughly enjoy. Um, so thank you all so much for your support and love, and also like finding all these little treasures, these vintage buttons, and you know, I just love finding these things. Um, right now I'm working on a needlebook kit, which I'm super excited about. And I also am going to start working on some paper kits too, because I've been doing lots of fabric stuff lately. Lots and lots of fabric stuff. Okay. So isn't that so cute? Okay. So I also have this one, and this is just kind of a random kit. It was a kit that I had made, like a tag kit, but oh, love you so much, Fiona. I will. Thank you so much for your help. You were so sweet. Thank you so much for all your help. I really appreciate it, Liz. Thank you, Fiona. So this one's kind of just, there's just one of these, and um, it was kind of like a kit I made before, that I had before, and but I had taken it apart because I did other things with it. Like I ended up using the pieces, and then I had found some other pieces to go with it. So yeah, so it's kind of like a put together kit, but it's different from the other tag kits. So there's this tag, and these are like, again, you can make like little snippet tags or postcards or whatever. And there's these two. So there's 5 tags or snippet things you can make. There's this really pretty fabric strip. There's these gorgeous applique pieces, and this green is just amazing. And there's also this piece, and this is like a really beautiful bronzy gold color. It's just so yummy. And there are all these leaves, and you can cut them out individually or keep them together. And then I have a whole bunch of these pieces, which are the same green and gold. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So, and then they match those. So, and you can use those as different pieces on the tags if you wanted to. And they're like Venice lace. And then there's this really pretty trim, which I love. I love this crisscross trim. And then, oh yeah, I put the embroidery, or yeah, the embroidery floss in here that you can use to do the slow stitching or hand stitching, slow stitching, whatever you want to call it. And there's this really pretty vintage trim. And then, oh, I love this little dainty lace. So pretty. And this is a really sweet little trim. It's, a dangle. I don't know what these are called, but you can roll these up and make really cute, or it's like a tassel trim, that's what it's called. You can roll these up and make really cute tassels. Of course, you know that. I'm sure you all know that. And there's this really pretty gathered lace. Sweet. And there's this lace. And I wanted to ask you guys, what do you guys think? Because I was gonna make some bases for, those I made a long time ago, these tea bag book kits. And again, they would be $25. But I wanted to make these, um, I'll put the tea bag books all together and then put all the pieces in to decorate them. Would anybody be Does that sound like an interesting kit to you guys to make a tea bag book? Like the tea bags are like that big, and then it would be a book, and it would have, because like the top of the tea bags have, the openings, so each one would have a tag to go in it. Does that sound interesting to you guys? And then you'd have all the little bits and bobs to put it together, of course. And I was thinking, paper and fabric, mixing it, not just laces. So it's like a complete lace book, you know, Mod Podging on the tea bags would be super cool. Um, as well as, uh, using old book paper but then also having, laces and stuff in it too would be fun as well. And there's this applique, and there's this doily, and there's this lace, and then there's this lace dangle, really cute, and this lace dangle, dangly bit. Oh, you're gonna be super cute again? Okay. All right. I'm gonna make some. I'll probably end up like making 4 and see how I do, because I always end up making too many, and then you know how it goes. So then there's all these doilies, which are super cute. I love all these little doilies that are in this kit. Or, well, it's not really a kit, it's kind of like a bundle. Here's another doily. Another doily. There's only one of these. Here's a tatted doily, which I love. These are so old. Like, about to fall apart. So old. These little sweet little doilies. And this one. And then there is this crocheted flower, this crocheted flower, and there's this crocheted flower. There's these 2 leaves, or I think there might be 3 leaves in here. Or no, yep, there's 3 leaves, and they're all in different ecru colors. And then there's this crocheted flower and this one, and then also this stamen right here, which is like a little dangly bit. And then you also get the bits and the bobs in the bag, which are, as you can see, kind of like the same as the last one. Lots of flat backs and flowers and um, pearls and charms. Lots of yummies. And then this whole bag is just all of, well, I guess there's some flower flatbacks in here too, but mostly just like flatback pearls and creams, and there's even some bronze looking ones in here as white. And so um, this one's $27 plus shipping. So that's what this is. So, and there's only one of these. So it's just 27. Let's see. And super cute. Alright, so there's that one. Okay, so the random one, so it's 27. That one's still available. I know it's on the drop down. And then, I should put a little sticky note on it. Huh. Random. All right. Or if someone wants it for $25, I can do it for $25. If someone will take it for 25. So I'll just change it so it'll be $25. Need to go. These all need to go. So I can make more pretty. Okay. And then I still have these guys. I don't know if anyone's interested in them or not, but I've lowered the price to $25 for these. And these are little boxes of flowers. And Liz, you messaged me and you said I had to invoice you, but I didn't know which one you wanted, and so I'll just show them again if you still want one, because I don't remember, it was a long time, it was like a month ago last time I showed these, and I added things to them since then as well. So if you want one of these, I'll just mark them here. I'll write A, B, C, D. Okay, so they're all $25, but I'll write A, B, C, and these are all handmade embellishments and other embellishments. D, and there are lots of flowers. And E. Okay, so this, can you guys still see pretty well? Is it blurry, or I hope not. So this is A. So they come with fibers and everything tied around the top of them, as well as some, tea-dyed seam binding. And then inside, this is number A, $25. So you can see there's this applique, and it's hand-dyed, tea-dyed. And then there's lots of little handmade flowers that I made. So like there's this one. And you can see it's just a little guy. But you can see all the layers. It's really cute. And then there's this one. I had so much fun making these. And these little guys are so stinking cute. These are like, those, you can burn the edges. And I made these tiny little ones. These would be so cute on tags or so many different things. And then there is this one. And this one. So lots of handmade flowers. And there's also doilies in here. So there's this really sweet doily. This doily. It is not doily. Okay, thanks, Karen. Okay, and then there's this doily. This doily. This doily. So lots of the mini doilies. Another doily. And then they get bigger. Oh, this one's super sweet. And this one. This one, I like how these are dimensional little doilies. And then you also get some applique bits and bobs and flowers. I'll just lay them all out of my hand. Oh, here's some more doilies. So there's lots of, it's like a little embellishment box. And then there's also these flat backs, and you get one of these little good dangly bits. And here's another little applique, flower applique. And here's another little loopy one. And then, oops. And then you can also see, I'll just flip them over in here. You get vintage buttons as well as flat backs. This is a really cool pearl beaded thing. I thought these would be really cool to make tassels with. You can see you get lots of the flat back roses and buttons and bows. And there's another flat back, another one, and some really cool buttons if I can make some altered buttons. So you can see all the little goodies in there. Oops. There you go. All right. So that is number, or that's not number, but that is A box. Or not number A, but letter A box. All right. And then, okay. So A box. And then, okay. Where's B? Oh, this one's B box. And again, fibers tying it close with little things. And then lots of little flowers. This one also has an applique in it. It's really pretty. And then lots of flowers. So there's all these really pretty handmade flowers. They're all those like little, where you layer them and burn the edges. Then you can see lots of, there's charms in here and little appliques. You can see, and filigree pieces and flatbacks and buttons. Oops. You can see all that. And then there's more flowers. That's I just handmade centers. There's a bow and more flowers. I was having a flower heyday making these mini flowers and more filigree pieces and little flower appliques. And there's a feather in there. Another piece. Okay. And then more flowers. I dropped one. Doesn't want to go back in there. And bows. Another flower. Another flower. And another flower. And some more filigree pieces. And sorry, these are little appliques, not filigree pieces. Oh my goodness. Okay. You want B? Okay. All right. So there's that one. Okay, so Liz is getting B. And if you watch this later, anyone who's not here right now, this is Liz. You can PM me or email me. Again, my email and my Facebook is Miller Sierra. Email is sierramcinerney@gmail.com if you're interested. So B is for Liz. And then this is C, and again, you can see I just made a little charm out of this, and there's fibers on here just to make it super cute. And so I made some little charms. So that's a little charm, and then more flowers. You can see, or clusters and flowers. Where did that go? Okay. Here's another flower. Oh, this center will be here. And here's another really cute little bow. There's a pearl in the center. There's another really cute flower. It's like a pinwheel. Another flower. They're super tattered. And then I also put in some little fibers on little bobbins on here. And here's some, and these do have needles in them, so be careful. And an applique and a little flower, or not an applique. This is not an applique. Another little flower. Here's another little one. I just think these would be so cute to decorate tags and everything with doily. Here's another little, I was trying to make these little charms. So here's, oops, and these are glass pearls. Another charm. Here's another little flower. And then I have this applique piece was hand dyed. And then some doily pieces. And then there's buttons and pearls in here, as you can see. So all that. Okay. All right, so that's number C. And I think these would be like such cute little gifts to give a family member or someone. And here's D. It's just like a bunch of embellishments, really. Here's another flower. And also what I think this would be cool just to like set on your desk. And then, hey, you're making something, you need a little flower, pop it on, you know. Another little flower. Another one. I had so much fun making these. Another little applique piece. Flower. Flower. Here's another little charm I made. A little flower. And here's another. This is a little flower and I sewed, or not, I don't know if I glued or sewed these on, but it's like pearls and then little diamante things. It has so much texture. I just love all the texture. Here's another one, another one. And then more fibers and seam binding on spools. And then you can see more buttons, vintage buttons. Look at that, that's old. And then vintage pearls off of a really old pearl necklace and some more cute little doilies. Okay, oopsie. Okay. That's D, and then the last one is E. Okay, so flower, flower. Sorry, I don't finish. Chat. Oh no, you're fine, sweetie. Don't worry about it at all, honey. And here is another really pretty applique and a flower, another little applique, and another little applique, another little flower. Oops, more little flowers, a little bow. There's little embellishments in here. That's another cute little flower. I love making these little roses. More just little bits and bobs. This little guy, little dangly bits. More little pieces. And then the doilies. Another doily. This one's super cute. Such fine thread. I love this one. I love these squares. Isn't that so pretty? You know, have you seen those little itty bitty teeny tiny embroidery hoops? Oh my gosh, they are so stinking cute. They sell them on Ally, and you can make little embroidery hoop necklaces. Oh my gosh, so stinking cute. And then you can see all these little embellishments. I won't bore you with all that. Here's another little flower, roll rose. But as you can see, little flat back flowers and pearls and buttons and yum yums. Okay. All right. So all that, and then you guys, I've already told you all my information, but I do want to show you something else that I've been working on, which I'm so excited about. I've been doing embroidery lately, and oh my goodness, it's been so much fun. I'm thinking about making these little like embroidery kits. Well, they're not really kits. They're kind of, I don't know. Who knows if they'll sell though, because it doesn't seem like my embellishment stuff goes very well right now. But oh well, they're fun to make, and I like them. But oh yeah, also I have this little envelope with these embellishments, and it's so this envelope is all decorated, and I have a video sharing it already, but I just added some other embellishments and pearls and stuff. There's some these little lilies are so cute. So there's some of that stuff, and then also there's this, but I added some like little embellishments that I made uh, to this, and so this is $30, and there's little tassels. So there's like a little tassel I made. Then I made a whole bunch of these embellishments, but it's in a pouch. And you can see there's lots of these tags so you can see kind of what I'm talking about when you can make your own tags, like just by all the laces and the buttons. And then here, this is like almost like a little ticket. And I put a little pin in it. And here's another little flower and another little flower. Here's another little tag. And I made some heart ones too. You can just see how dang cute they are. And they're so fun to make. But this is like the kind of stuff you can make with, you know, with all those little bits and bobs. And here's a flower, another heart. This is a butterfly. Isn't it cute? And it's all layered up. And here's a little flower and another little coin bit. There's more in here too. Yeah, there's lots of these little circle ones because they were the insides of these doilies. This is a kit that I got from Rosie Posey that I made and that I put together. Look at that little shoe and that tag. And then here's another little flower. Okay, so I think the kit was $35. So yeah, it's $30. Okay, but and then there's extra goodies in here too. So there's all this in here, and then it closes, and this is what it looks like. Super cute. I love embroidery. Yeah, me too. I love embroidery. And then I also have which again just message me if you're interested. This one I'm letting go for $30 too. And this is I've shown this before. I'm sure you guys have seen it on my channel. It's a little tag I made. Little tag, loaded tag, and it has embellishments that are made on it. So this is all, and it has lace and fibers and everything. So there's that too. And then also this button trim, which is so stinking cute. And then, but okay, I'm gonna get my. Oh yeah, and then also I have this one left too. This right here, if anyone's interested. I did a video sharing all this, so you can go and look and see it all. But I'm sure you all have seen it, and it's on my Facebook. I have pictures of it. If anyone's interested, this one for 35. Okay, but let me show you now. Okay, so I've been doing embroidery, and I'm doing like embroidery cameos, okay? So let me take this out of the hoop. I was super excited to share this with everybody because it's my first attempt at embroidery, and I was so excited. So this is what I've done. So I'm making little like cameos, so I still have to take them out. But you can see, so there's like roses, and then the stems, and these are some other flowers and stems, and those are some roses. Aren't those so pretty? And they have so much dimension. I don't know. You see the dimension on them? And there's more. There's some other ones. More roses. Here's some more roses. This one I was trying to do like a vine thing. And this one I still have to finish. I'm going to do some daisies. But this is so much fun. And then I was going to like, have the little patches. And you can put them in your like junk journals and so many different things. And then I'm going to make a trim with stuff like this too. Like a matching trim to go with all the little cameos. I'm so excited. So excited. But it's so much fun. You guys should give it a try. Just look up like embroidery and are like easy embroidery flowers. And oh my gosh, there's so many YouTube videos. Oh no, I'm not. Oh, I love it, but what is it? I got inspired, really inspired by Karen Thompson. Oh my gosh, she is amazing. Amazing, amazing at embroidery. She's just like top notch, amazing. And she's the hand stitching queen in my eyes. Like, she's just so talented with hand stitching. And and oh my gosh, Liz is just like the mixed media queen. Like, these ladies are so talented. I can't wait to come on more and craft. And, there's so many talented ladies on, and like Maddie and Rose and Kateri and Avril. So many talented women on YouTube, and we learn so much from one another. We just need to support each other and love each other, and just be kind and nice to everyone. But thank you all so much for coming and spending your Sunday evening with me. Sorry about the background noise. My husband's playing with his phone. Um, but if you're interested in anything, so everything pretty much is available. Um, I have two dress kits left, four tag kits left, one random tag kit left. The only thing, the tag book kits are sold out, and then all the A, B, C, D, B is the flower kit is not available. A, B, C, E. Liz got B. So thank you guys all for coming and spending time with me. I also, have you guys seen bead embroidery? Oh my gosh. I'm so in love with that. Have you like seen, there's these beaded bug brooches? I really like, they're kind of disgusting because it's a bug and it's like a beetle, but they're just amazing how they're made. They're amazing. But I had so much fun just coming on and talking to you guys. I was really nervous at first, but you all made me feel warm and welcome, and I can't thank you enough. I love you all so much, and your support means so much to me. I just um, cannot wait till I can finally get some time to come on here more. And I'm glad that I finally found out how to get this going and be able to come on here live because of the 1,000 subscriber rule now. But um, you all are amazing and beautiful ladies, and I will talk to you all very, very soon, and see you all soon. And I guess I will talk to you all soon. So, again, here's my information. If you see something you're interested in, um, just go ahead and get a hold of me. So, hugs and love. Love you all. Bye.